Okay, so today I'm going to be plasti dipping my Mark II Mazda MX5. The reason I'm plasti dipping this today is just I've put on a lot of extra body pieces, side skirts, new door, and I've filled in a few holes. The paint wasn't the best before. I was thinking of getting it properly resprayed, but can't afford it. Just seems like a lot of work and I can't do that myself at home. So the reason I've chosen plasti dip is that it's removable. I'm always changing my mind on what colour I want the car to be and all that sort of thing. And it's cheap. It was relatively cheap for the paint I'm after picking up to do it today. So the first thing I'm going to do is mask off everything in the car. I'm going to leave the roof down. That worked well last time. And then I'm going to mask up all the windows, mirrors, lights front and back, and that should be everything. And the wheels as well. I'm just going to cover them as well. So that's what I'm going to do first, and then once they're all masked off, I'll show you what colour I'm going to be spraying the car. Okay, now that the car is completely masked up, the next thing I'll do is tin down my base coat. I'm starting with a white base coat today. It's pure plastic, so it does have to be tinned down. 50-50, 50% pure plastic dip and 50% tinners that you can get from Plasti Dip, or you can just use your own tinners, whatever you want. So I'm going to tin that all down now. I'm not going to be using the full 5 litres though. I'll have 5 litres in the end. I'm going to use about 3.5, 4 litres as I'm going to be putting a spoiler on in the future, and I need to keep some white base coat and the other colour, the actual top coat that's going to be to finish that off another time. So that's what I'm going to do now, is just mix down these two. Okay, so I'm about to start spraying the car now. I am going to start doing it outside to begin with. I have prepped inside as well. The ground is wet inside. Just because of size, it's easier to do it outside, but it looks like it might rain, so I have both ready so I can quickly push the car back inside if it starts raining. So I'm going to go ahead and start this now. So I'm going to do 2 really light coats for the start. With the base coat, they're going to help the plasti dip stick to the car nice and well. 20 minutes break in between every coat that I'm going to be doing on the car today. And then I'll be doing 3 wet coats with the base coat. And then once the whole car is done, the whole car is white, I'm going to be doing the top coat, which you can tell is going to be a bright enough colour since I'm doing a white base coat on a very dark car. Now finished the entire base coat. I actually went through all 5 litres of the paint, and I haven't got complete coverage. You can see it there. So I'm hoping the other gallon that I have for the top coat is going to take away the rest of that colour and really bring it up a bit. It went on pretty okay. There were some parts where it was dripping back at the back, and I didn't get full coverage, as you can see. I'm still just letting it dry in here for another bit before I put on the top coat. But anyway, I'm going to show you what the new colour for the MX5 is. This is the new colour for the MX5. It is 50s Aqua. It kind of reminds me of like kind of a minty sort of colour. It's kind of a bluey green. Don't really see it around too often. I've only found a few pictures online of cars with this paint on it, but I do think it does look pretty cool. It's very different, the kind of minty color. I bought it a very long time ago, so I was rethinking it about last week about changing to a different color, but I decided I'd just put it on, see what it looks like. I can just peel it off if I don't like it, but I do think it's gonna look really good. So let's hope we get some decent coverage on it now, as I'm all out of the base coat now. So I have about a gallon of this, 4 liters basically to use. So that's what I'm gonna do, start putting on this, putting it into the gun. I'm gonna start spraying it in the shed now, as I need some good light to make sure that I'm spraying it on properly. It's too dark outside, as you can see now, pretty late. So that's what I'm gonna do, spray it in here, and then when I'm done the front part, I'm gonna turn the car around and do the back. I'm completely done spraying the car now. I was happy enough with it. The first layer that went on, there was a little bit of dripping, and that has affected it now. Like you can see parts here in there where it is kind of gone wrong. So I am going to fix it at a later date, whether it is go over with another color or whatever I do. But for the moment, I'm going to start taking off all the wrapping here, and then I'll put in a few shots of tomorrow where I'm at the DB Dailies car show, showing off the new color, as you can't really appreciate it in here. It does look class though, the kind of nice minty green, as you can see there. The whole car is done now. So once I'm done taking off all this, I'll have a few shots of the new color.